Hold on, I gotta take these earphones off. 'Cause I was about to say, hold up. Hopefully the audio is coming back from the phone. It should be. Okay. So I'm going to journal from the perspective of my future self. And this is just one little activity just to practice and do. And so, not to really, this is just, you know how they say, how you do the small things is how you approach the big. How you do anything is how you do everything. Mm, what we can do, what would your future self be doing right now? This is like that movie Jumper. You see a picture or something and just pop up there. What skill? Teleportation. Instantly. The way hey, bro, that bank shit, no bank ski. Okay. All right. Now what I'm also trying to do is, bro, the brim, bro, the brim is uneven. Okay. What will my future self be doing? My future self? ASMR. Yeah, but seriously. My future self would be fucking pretty bitches on balconies overlooking the water while she neck me up ASMR video. Yeah, start the poll. Okay. All right, let me. I wrote down a couple things. I just had to figure out. So this is actually it's kind of weird or hard to do, and the reason it was, let me see, I wrote down some stuff, was because of the whole. For instance, I kind of think that maybe I would, you know, live the day, you know, and then would I post a visual the same day? Would I try to say, would I be pressed about editing the visual that day, that night, or just we would do story times? So I gotta talk, tell you about the day. Had the extra footage on the other phone, like, oh, we streaming from this phone. Let me show y'all the footage on this one. We're gonna edit that up. Me trying to take I ain't even think about picture. Well, kind of sort of. Okay. Like this is really difficult. Not that it really is, but it's just like I don't know how long some of this stuff take. And then when would I do? Would I live my whole day and then come up and like, all right, I gotta stream. Or would I be streaming throughout the day? Like those are different things. Like you know what I'm saying? And we just go with the flow. You can't just go with the flow. The birds is chirping, and then the crickets will be chirping. It's always chirping. Okay. All right, let me try to figure this. Let's just try to figure this out. There are a couple things I just seen. So one of the things I had to try to do is like we got. I probably if I'm gonna sit there and try to do this, I'll have to do this like a couple times. Like I did it for Jamaica. I would have to do it for like Italy, Greece. You know what I'm saying? Greece, Rome, Egypt, Africa. Like I would have to do this for like every country kind of sort. If I do it like playfully. But these are activities that I thought like, well, my future self would do just some of these activities just cause. Ride the horse through the water. I gotta do it just cause, just for the visual. I need the visual. I need picture. I need video. ATV. That's just fun to do. The bamboo raft. Yeah. That. And then if it was up to me, depending on how whatchamacallit it is, just cause I know the visual is nice and taking the picture. Coming to do it, not okay. Like once a day. Like okay, we're gonna go do this today. We're gonna do it once every one. You get what I'm trying to say? Like I do it every day, just to get my pictures of my outfit. I just to get a picture of my outfit on the bamboo raft. Yeah, I need. Yeah, puffing a cigar. Yeah, that's how. That's how I want to do it. That's how I want to do it. Um, so let me see. But then it's like you don't know how long any of this takes. You know, like if you go to a amusement park, it's a line for all this shit. This one you should have reservations for and whatnot. Let me sort. Okay, you got to ride the horse through the water. That's like I'll do that one time, one day. And that like, well, if I like, let me try to. I'll also try to put this in like, what can I fit in together as far as like multiple things. There was Rick's Cafe, the jet car shit. So it's like a jet ski, but like a car. I'm down for sure. With a red, I need a red Lamborghini jet ski. The clear kayak. Now that was photography. That's something you see the bitches do, but shit. I puff my motherfucking cigar with that bitch. And you gotta make sure you work out. You gotta make sure you work out. You gotta make sure your body's on point. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose my shirt on purpose. So the clear kayak was for like, okay, let me try to break this shit down. There's visuals, hold on. There's videos and then there's pictures, right? But we can do videos for all this shit. Okay, let me try. I'm trying to figure out what Dunn's River Falls, bamboo raft, snorkeling, open bar cruise, Rick's Cafe, the jet ski car, and the clear kayak. Damn. And these are some of the things like, how many is this? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. These are 8 things. For me, I would kind of like, if I could do like 2 a day type shit, kind of sort of. Like the ride horse, that shit is gonna be quick as fuck. Then the ATV shit, like that can definitely happen. That's a day. The bamboo raft. If I could make it so I do the bamboo raft every day, and it's like I got a different outfit, and puff my cigar and get a cigar, my photography, my picture every day on the bamboo raft. I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy. Damn, a bamboo raft every day. Hold on, man. Rick's Cafe. That's a. I don't know when to go over there. Is that a day thing? Maybe you can see what it's like during the day. Maybe you can see what it's like during the night. That come just visiting. Yeah, I'm just coming through. Yeah, all right. Yep. Let me see. The horse and ATV. We can say that's a day, right? And then like you can do your we would say bamboo wrap every day. Horse and ATV. Let me cross those out. Dunn's River. If I don't know how long, I don't know how long that takes. Dunn's River Falls, but like, you know, it's not a whole fucking day. Dunn's River, and then Ritz Cafe, the jet ski shit, the jet ski, the jet ski car. Oh, I was supposed to have a whatchamacallit up here right now. Yeah, that. That almost looks like it's supposed to be a red something. Better be a Lamborghini, bitch. I don't care. Even though it ain't really a Lamborghini jet ski, it's just a, what's the thing? They got the shape over top of it. Yeah, I'm doing I want to do the bamboo raft. The bamboo raft and the jet ski that look like a Lamborghini. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, every day. Jet ski Lamborghini. Lamborghini make an actual jet ski. Now this the real thing. This a real Lamborghini jet ski. Now what we gonna? I got this one. I ain't write down Dunn's River. I feel like if you do Dunn's River, I could. That's like that would be like a definite thing. You could do the Dunn's River shit and a jet ski Lamborghini. The clear kayak. That seemed like it doesn't take too long either. The clear kayak, but that's for photography. And Rick's Cafe. Though you know, like kind of low key, that seemed like that kind of go together on some like. If whatever fit, I go to wherever with the clear kayak. I'm on some fly shit that day. Like this the calm day. It's a calm ass day. I'm just doing fly shit. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that I'm wearing, whatever that fit is, boom. Maybe to change that, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever you want. And then I ain't even talk about like shopping, fashion, like I ain't talking nothing about shopping, fashion, trips and shit like that. I ain't talking about none of that. That's crazy. Clear kayak, photography, Ritz Cafe, boom boom. Now this one Jane, it's not up here on this picture, but the snorkeling. What's this? It's a snorkeling open bar cruise. That's like a day trip for sure. Snorkeling open bar, like that's a day. Yeah, you gonna have to figure out. You gonna have to plan it like the rest of your day, how you eating, and this and the third. Like, it's not too much bigger shit. Like, I mean, you gotta make sure you have a GoPro ready for all this shit too. So this supposed to say horse. I gotta make sure this shit says horse. But like, yeah, there's some jam-packed days with jam-packed activities, and then let's see, this is like, I think that's like activity-wise, but then the jet ski Lamborghini shit is just fun. The Claire Kayak Ritz Cafe, that's like a calm day. That's a day that's literally like focused on visuals. You know what I'm saying? That's a day literally focused on visuals. Snorkeling open bar. Uh, yeah, if I could, and then figure out the bamboo raft every day. How many days is this? We potentially done planned out. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. Like I just feel like with the snorkeling open bar, you shouldn't have too many goals for that day. But the bamboo raft, you don't know like that. You don't know like for the time with the bamboo raft. You know, if you could do that before and then be on the fucking shit, that would be nice. That'd be nice. But the bamboo raft shit would be like almost every day, any day. Cause I don't feel like it's gonna take too long or whatever. That could be another one of these type of junk. You can visit Ritz Cafe any day. Hmm. Like once you do that, okay. Maybe that shit, and even if it's not every day, I could just pick a day for that shit. Bamboo raft. Figure out what the fuck you want to wear and whatnot. Now, I'm also gotta think. Well, when like live streaming throughout the day is not like technically a whatchamacallit, you know? Like live streaming throughout the day is technically not like really, like your phone get hot. Your phone can overheat in the sun, so That ain't something to really try to do. So if I had to plan it out, maybe trying to kind of sort of, cause I ain't talking nothing about like shopping and shit. I ain't talking nothing about shopping. When would I do shopping and, fashion shit? On some rich shit, you would do that. You would do that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do that. Pick your fucking outfit for the day. That's on some rich shit. Mm-hmm. Or do you spend that on one day? You spend one day shopping and getting whatchamacallit and say, okay, I'm gonna have how many, and then there's the goal and then where it actually happens, and you don't really understand there, but some I'm gonna spend a day in this fit, the day in the night outfit shit. So let's say there's a shopping day, like you spend a day shopping, spend a day shopping, right? So how many days is this? Potentially, what's on paper right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about a week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say the last few days we just doing bamboo wrap type shit. That's the only goal. Just to do that, and we just want different fits and pictures with that. Keep coming back. That shit was epic. That shit would be epic, right? Like my last few days, I'm just gonna do the bamboo rafting beach, um, bamboo raft beach, and just let the day be. Like not trying to plan out more shit, right? And then fuck, we could do cigar talk and whatnot. So I'm trying to figure like, would I want to wake up and do this? Like, okay, this is what we're gonna do for today, or would I see? That's the part. Like, I don't really know how. You know what I'm saying? When I wake up, oh yeah, fuck it. The shopping day. We also gotta figure out. You gotta get clothes. You gotta do tobacco. We probably just gotta take some time. We gonna need some clothes. Get some tobacco, cigars, cigar pipes. Just buy that shit there, right? Cigars, cigar pipes, like all that shit there. Spend a day. Just like, all right, this is what we got for the week. And this should be good. This should last us. So you ain't gotta think about it. You ain't gotta keep whatchamacallit. And then when you go, you can visit other ones later, and you already got something like just to carry something in your pocket. Like, yeah, it's just things to think about. That's what I'm kind of like thinking. So you know what I'm saying. And then if you don't plan your whole day out, that leaves you time for your day to relax. To relax, go to sleep, plan, think about this more shit. So when would I want to like stream? When would I want to go live? And when like, well, while I'm shopping, oh, we ain't even talk about street food. Mm-hmm. Street food, whatever that's supposed to be like, cooking the shit on the grill, bro. That should be fine, especially if I got the footage and I got the, the signal to be able to do it. It's either that or a video of it just trying to go like that. Like that's, now with that, now that's cool. That's a cool ass way to start the fucking day. That's a cool ass way to start the fucking day. So, on some, how you do that? Like, start the day, wake up, I'll find somebody who cooking like chicken, some jerk chicken or something on the grill, Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, whatever. And then while they cooking it and whatnot, that's not too long. Like I can start my live stream then, and then be like, all right, this is what we about to go do for the day. You gotta figure out a way to get around too. You gotta figure out a way to get around. You gotta get a rental car. What car you gonna rent? You gotta get a rental car or something. Just so you can move around how you want to. You know what I'm saying? Or however the travel methods is, and you go from one place to the next. Like what's the most efficient way to travel around and shit? That's what I'm saying. I ain't looking to that part. I just looked at like just a little activity. I only checked the one website. So, but to start the day, well, get there, right? Once you get there, spend like, then the time you get there, you're gonna spend some time shopping just to get your clothes and your outfits. Every day you wearing shit that you got there. How many outfits is it supposed to be? We're potentially going day and night. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get about 14 outfits. Happy Sunday. The sun come up every day. Blessed be the meek. Well, yeah, I think that's how you can do that shit. Wake up. Well, shit, that kind of like put things, whatchamacallit. But when you get there, go shopping. Get clothes. At least get an outfit for the next day. Get 2 outfits for the next day and whatnot. Get some cigars, tobacco, cigar pipes. Boom. Then, what's next? And then, yeah, so that's the first day. That's the first day. You get there, you figure out your rental, you gotta figure out, you gotta spend a day for how you going, what's the rental car situation. Go shopping, get clothes from wherever you at. Get some cigars, get some tobacco and cigar pipe. I put pipes with an S. I might get 1, 2 cigar pipes. Different flavors of tobacco. Then, maybe you could go out to a bar or something at night. Chill. That could be like a lot. You could live stream that for sure. You can live stream that for sure. Yeah, I'd be chill. For the most part, I would just be kind of choppy. Like low key, I'd just be sitting, like not all in it, but just one of them little wallflowers. Hopefully, it ain't too bad. Just be sitting there, I'm just going with just right here. Post up, vlog that, puff. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. I'm just be watching, just chilling. Go to sleep, wake up, find somebody cooking on the grill, cooking some jerk chicken and whatnot. And while they cooking the jerk chicken, I could start a live stream in the morning while they cooking the jerk chicken, puff the cigar pipe, whatever. Eat that, and then get off the live stream for whenever. All this shit you need reservations, so hopefully I done got a reservation for example, the riding the horse through the water in the ATV. Fun. Got some reservation for that. Trying to get some videos of it, get some footage. The more important part would be the video. Get it on video. If I can puff my cigar, I think they'll let me. I feel like anything I do, they'll let me puff the cigar, be alright. Then, same thing. ATV footage would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Boom, like this one is one of those. It doesn't make sense to really even have one, but just to have one is lit and just do the ATV, right? So horse and ATV, boom. Yeah. Then Same thing. At night, find somewhere to eat. You could live, yeah, you could definitely live stream that. Like, so during the day, no live stream. You probably just get footage of the most important parts, what you thought was nicest, and the third. Then at night, go somewhere, get something to eat, puff, eat, drink, be merry. Right? The night is just whatever happens, happens. You don't plan the nights. Don't plan the morning. The only thing planned at night and in the morning is that food, cigars, and tobacco. That is it. That's the only thing that needs to be planned in the morning and at night. Then this river as far as shit, that's so you gotta wear some active shit. Then get on the jet ski Lamborghini. Yeah. Now that for sure you puffing and just on the third and you getting some visuals and however the visuals gotta go. However the visuals gotta go. Now that one you may potentially really need somebody else also on the jet ski to record. You, me. I'm gonna need at that point I'm gonna need somebody else on the jet ski to record me. Yeah. We gotta get some videos on that shit. Got to, bro. Oh, that's someone with the drone shit, bro. Having a drone, hey, bro. The drone footage on the hold on, the drone footage with that, yeah, yeah. Drone footage with that is crazy. That's gonna be dope. That'd be a dope ass music video. That'd be some dope ass edits and footage for that. Now, this clear kayak and Rick's Cafe, that's literally on some whatever fit I wear on that to do that is literally like I'm getting fly as I possibly can be. Not really, but effortlessly. That's really on some. Nah, it's a cool ass fit. I'm chilling. It's fly as a bitch. I gotta have some type of fedora. I gotta have some type of fedora and take pictures, videos on the clear kayak. Go to the cafe, puff and chill. Just get flicks, videos. That's a live streamable day. That's a day where you can live stream more than you would normally would. Then the next one, again, morning, find somebody cooking, live stream that. Then he was like, all right, we gotta go to an open bar. On open bar, maybe it's just probably just get whatever footage you probably can, just a little bit of this and the third, but it ain't gonna be really nothing too crazy. Just cause you got music and you don't have to mute the parts that with the music playing. So that's another thing. Then yeah, that's just that. Just why you can really plan too much. That's a day where if you don't make it through whatchamacallit, you probably pass out. Wake back up and you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna live stream or something, or just walk throughout the city, see what happened, just on the third, not too much. And the rest of the days you can kind of like chill. Pick an outfit to go take a picture on the little bamboo raft, hit the beach. Bro, the last few days just beach days, just beach days, back to back to back, just beach days. Planning, figuring out, doing this, figuring out the next location. All right, we're gonna go here next. Problem. We're gonna figure out this and try to do this and get that. That's how I think. That's how. That sounds like a nice plan. Oh man, how the hell am I yawning, bro? That sounds like a nice plan though. Yeah. That sounds like a really good plan. I can see myself doing that. Just being at the beach in Jamaica and doing that for the last few days and then figure out the next location to go to. Seems dope, bro. That definitely seems dope. So this was journaling from the perspective, the point of view. Yeah. I was like, POV stands for what? Perspective is not the P. point of view of my future self. My future self, Jamaica. We gotta do this again for Italy, Egypt, Africa, China, Japan, Russia. We gotta go to Moscow. We gotta go. We gotta get a big ass furry ass coat from Russia with love. Nah, that shit gonna be dope, bro. That shit gonna be dope. I seen how everybody else do it, but when I do it, I'm trying to tell you. I was gonna say, you know how to be like, from Prague with love, from Madrid, Barcelona with love. Bro, everywhere, bro. Everywhere, bro. From Egypt with love, from Cape Town, Johannesburg, Joburg. Gotta go see the Ethiopians. I better talk about South America. You gotta go to Machu Picchu. You gotta go to Machu Picchu. I seen what Mr. Beast did. I don't really, we just want to make some videos. We want to take some pictures. I ain't trying to educate nobody on too much. If I learn something, I learn something. I ain't come here to learn too much. I just want to see some things. I want to see some things. Peruvian. That's what we're trying to find. I like my cigars like I like my women. Peruvian. Nah, that shit gonna be like the dopest. And it's like that's something so simple, right? I don't know nobody who doing that. I ain't seen nobody doing it yet. But it's somebody in Nicaragua right now puffing Nicaraguan cigars around some Nicaraguan women. Why they ain't say it? Why they ain't do it? I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Before all the mud people start doing it, I'm be like, I like my cigars like I like my women. Honduran. The next video, I like my cigars like I like my women. Brazilian. The next video, I like my cigars like I like my woman. Dominican. Next video. Hey, bro. Bro, just think the montage. When you talk about like a video collage, like, and like, yeah, my only goal is to get like that one video in each place, right? With a Brazilian, a Honduran, a Nicaraguan, a Cuban, this, yeah, all that, right? And every time, da 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 da, put my head down. New outfit, new location, new bitch, new cigar. Da 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 da. New outfit, new location. That shit fly as fuck. That shit is just fly as fuck to me. That shit is fly as fuck. Every location. Bro. And even, bro, I don't even know about, you know how like, I'm not sure how big certain things are in like certain, whatever, wherever it's at. So like even just like in Africa, same thing. Or just like in certain ones, is it worth splitting up or is it just put it all together? So like, you don't really hear about African cigars, but the cigar pipes and shit would be like, bro, an African cigar pipe probably just be so just, you know how like for some reason when it's there, it's just like it just be raw. It just be some just like, nah, that shit look African. It look, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it could just be natural. You know, it's gonna be handmade. You know, this and that, boom, boom. So yeah, pop up with some new shits with the different cigar pipes in different places. Now that like both of those, man, all of that, putting those together, that like going on tour and doing that, and I'm telling you, bro, like just as simple with the fit, with the fit, like each fit on some. I wouldn't be, I be leaning back like this, boom, 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 boom. Puff that bitch, head down. Pick your head back up, new hat, new fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the whole fit is from wherever I'm at. So I'm in Italy, the hat, it's Italian. The shirt, it's Italian, Italiano. The pants, the shoes, it's all Italian. The cigar, Italian. Put my head down. Put my head back up. It's French. The hat is French. Bonjour. Ça va. Ça va bien. Et vous? Put the head down. Come back up. Ni hao. It's Chinese. It's Japanese. It's da da da. Bro. It's Brazilian. Brazilian. Nicaraguan. Cuban. It would be tough, bro. It would be tough, bro. That would be the toughest shit, man. That would be the toughest shit, bro. That's what I'm looking forward to in life. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. All right, we can and then yeah, the fun whatchamacallits in each country too. All right, guys, this is the whatchamacallit here. Yeah, can't wait. I want to be unhealthy in other places. You can be a what's that shit called? Oh, a good son or a terrible warning? No. You can be a good son or a horrible warning. Whatever. I should have drunk this earlier. I'm trying to figure out where's the funnest place might be. You know, those people that travel a lot and they talk about like, just the mileage, just being up in the air, that taking a toll on your body. Which places would you visit frequently? You're like, you know what? I'm going back over here. The rich people shit. They be like, I forget how the thing went, but somebody was like, was something like I'm not sure if they either overheard the conversation or they just say what you think is something that's like that rich people do or say. And it was like this couple, and the couple was like, does the other house have cheese? Like you know what I'm saying? Like they go shopping and grocery shopping for multiple houses. Like, is there groceries in the other house? It's fucking epic. Or, bro, or just like that one video. You know how like something could be made up, but then again, like there's actually like a version of something like it very well could be true for like certain type of people. This and that. Like the one joint where like the dude answers the phone and the girl calls and she's like, "Hey, I just saw this Mercedes Benz and it costs this much." And it's like, "Well, shit, if we're gonna spend this much on a Mercedes, make sure it got all the bells and whistles on it." She's like, "All right, cool." Then she was like, and then it was like a car. Oh, matter of fact, it started off with some shoes or something. She'd be like, that's how it started off. She was like, "Oh, I just saw these shoes or this purse that I really wanted. It cost like 10K." It's like, "All right, that's cool." She's like, "Oh, okay, great." And then the car, I saw the car, and it's like, "Okay, yeah, if it's gonna get this car, we're gonna get it for this much." And then she's like, "Oh, and then the house that we saw last year is back on sale." It's like, "Okay, it's on sale for 1.5." And he's like, "Well, if they're selling it for 1.5, then make them an offer for 1.4." Yeah, like that's like, if like there's like more money, more problems. Well, it's like I'd rather have these type of problems. That stress is like just like it did. Like they're calling you. It's like, "Hey, we want to." But I like the shit where it's not the part that like her and the person, the shoes, whatever. But when she's like, but if she calls, she be like, "Hey, they got this Lamborghini, and it got this and that." I'm like, "Well, does it have this and that on it?" "Yeah, and it has this, and I think it can mod it for this." I'm like, All right, well, make sure I got this and that on it too, and then go ahead and get the Lamborghini. And she's like, all right, well, that's so. Oh, what about this house? I saw this land in this property over here. Does it have some water? What if my dogs want to go and play in the water or some shit? And this and the third. Call me about some dogs. Call me about some dogs and some snakes. Did you find a dog I wanted? Nah, that'd be fucking late too. I got a girl who go dog shopping for me. I want a dog. I want a puppy. Did you find a dog I wanted? They come, yeah, I seen this one. What you think about this one? That's all right. What else you got? Okay, I saw this one too. What you think about this one? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's how I want. You know how they be talking about like they call for this and that third. Call me about the dogs. Call me about some dogs, snakes. Did you feed my tarantula? Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, you gotta find a girl who's just like animals and shit. And he's like, she called you about this and that third. I'm thinking about getting this. Can we get this one too? What it look like? I need to see the this and the third. She got to be multifaceted with certain, like a lot of like she low key got like horses and all that shit. How my horse doing? Or do you get different girls for different things? Like, cause you know you're not supposed to go to wherever. Like, if you want to get a cake, you get your cake from a bakery. If you're gonna get your shoes from a shoe store. You can get your clothes from a clothing store. That's why I'm not supposed to get I wasn't supposed to get them shoes from Zara. Zara do shirts. They do clothes. They don't do shoes. The shoes is concepts. But so a girl for the dogs, a girl for the snakes, a girl for the horses. How the horse doing? Alright. I'm thinking about getting this horse. What it look like? It look like this. I'm thinking about getting the bull. What the bull look like? Those are conversations you want to have. What the snake look like? That's all I'm like. What the snake look like? What the tarantula look like? What the dog look like? Tarantulas, snakes, dogs, fish. Now, I should, be the one of the most diabolical things. Now he's not diabolical. Would you come home and your fish ain't alive? You like, what the hell happens to the jellyfish? Mm-mm. What happened to my jellyfish? Yeah, but you know how like those people, you think that they're so this and that, boom, but they really, really are in tune and really particular. So it's like, I didn't think he would notice that the fish was gone. It'd be like that one small ass guppy. I had a guppy. Oh shit, the nigga noticed the guppy wasn't there. Shit. I was meaning. No, hell no, you're fired. Hey, bro, niggas start losing their jobs. Damn, no. Um, what else? Mm-hmm. Well, I guess other than that, I'm trying to think. You know, like I very well understand. And again, I'm not sure. And then again, it's like I don't understand. You know, could be me. I don't know. But for instance, bro, I know I keep bringing it up. I don't know if I sound like a hater or something, or just like he was kind of like, and you know how, for instance, one of the things that people get mad about is the fact that like LeBron don't do certain shit, and it's like he has these skills and these talents and he didn't do this. So my thing was, I seen his footage. The boy Aiden Ross, he said that he would buy Cooking with Kaya a whole ass restaurant. And my thing is, after this whole cooking shit, I ain't seen this bitch cook a goddamn thing since, bro. And that's what be pissing me off. That's what be pissing me off, bro. Like, and I think that a lot of people probably would have, even if it's like a short-lived success, or even if it's something that go on for like a long period of time. Who knows? But that's one of the things when people, when it came to the one shit, and you like again, but you don't know what's real, what's scripted, and what's not. But like on the first day of streaming university, her kitchen and shit won't set up. But everybody else, all the real people who be cooking and chefing in it, she was like, bro, she could have did this, she could have that, she could have this. This bitch don't want to cook for real, bro. And then I was like, I don't know what's up with her. Like, I don't follow her on nothing. Next time I see her, I went onto the other person's stream. They went to go watch these people streaming. She over there just sitting, not doing shit, just looking at the chat. It's just like, but mad. But the excuse for cheating on her boyfriend was he ain't got no ambition. He ain't trying to do this and the third. Bitch, what the fuck is you doing? She won't even do her own stream. But then it was like that should be eating her up because they be calling her out on her like uh, I'm not gonna call her two faced or nothing, but they be eating her up about. I think she tried to address like why um, people don't invite her to certain places and certain things. And it was like they don't invite her to certain places and certain things. And her friend looked at her like, "You out here capping for your stream? These people that don't know you, bro." So, um, I don't know what's over here for real, for real. I don't know what's over here for real. But it's just that, like, you know how, like, it's like the little shit like that. Like, does that do, like, does that and does that not give you hope? Like, for instance, Angel Reese, it's for whether you like her or not, there's just certain shit that you gotta, like, when it comes, like, to celebrity and stardom, like, people being made for certain shit, she eats that shit up, bro. Like, she can handle all the criticism. Um, Even they come at her with the jokes and shit. She was like, "Oh, y'all ate with that? The little me bounce? Got that shit copyrighted." She got deals with, uh, I think she had, I think it's Reeboks. I think she got a deal with Reeboks, or if it's not Reeboks, she has a deal with a shoe company, and she got what's this shit? McDonald's. She had a whole. If it's not McDonald's, it might have been Burger King. Whatever. She had some type of little. I think it's McDonald's, bro. She had a little meal at McDonald's. I'm talking. Her name was on like McDonald's bags and shit, and her name was on Reese's Puffs. Angel Reese, Reese's Puffs. She had the shit with Reese's Puffs. She had the shit with McDonald's and the shoe. Bro, like, even on some whatchamacallit, bro, like, that's like, it's like you kind of got it. Whether you like her or not, that shit, like, it's like, for her to step into that realm and that space, she started her podcast and shit, like, she is tapped in, like, she be, like, she doing her shit, bro. Like, that's the shit, like, you just got, I respect. I don't watch the WNBA or nothing like that, but it's like, I respect her for doing certain things. And so, um, that was the thing, like, with, like, cooking with Kaya, like, how she not do certain things, like, especially, for like a lot of people who delve into content creation and media, like, they want, like, those type of opportunities to be able to do the X, Y, and Z. But everybody has their own struggles and whatnot. She talked about, I think she did kind of mention that she had to, like, take care of people and her family. I don't know. You don't know. You never know. New levels, new devils. You know what they say. New levels, new devils. You know what they say. You know what it is. You ain't bumping like I'm bumping. You ain't fresh as I'm is. You ain't But then it's also like, well, why not? Um, so uh, that's one of the things I'm interested to even see about myself. Like, what would like to reach certain levels or this and that there and say, well, how would I approach this? And again, it's one thing to say it before you have it, and then when you actually have it, you end up doing something different. I very well understand that. I very well understand that. Mm. So that's why I kind of think of stuff like, okay, well, what is on some. Well, that's how I also kind of think of it like, well, let it just be the simple way of doing some certain shit. I'm like, okay, on a grand scheme, it could go like this, but in one way, it's simple enough to. It's a lot of what the fuck are these? I'm not even sure if it's gnats or mosquitoes, bro. What the fuck, bro? Gnats and mosquitoes, bro. So yeah, like that's why this little activity of journaling from your future perspective, your future self. I can sit here and say my future self might be doing X, Y, and Z, and then get to it and be like, I ain't got time for this. I don't feel like doing this. So, simple. I don't feel like doing this. I ain't got time for this. I don't think. But then again, I don't think I would. What you call it? You know, you got certain habits. Yeah, I would. It's. I know for a fact, like, of like with the videos and the pictures and shit, like, just how important it would be just so like, I can reference certain shit. Like, oh man, I remember this, and look back at this. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, remember this, bro. I think another one of my other shit, like, I just talked about having like a GoPro, but like how that GoPro footage. Somebody talked about like the GoPro and how the fact that the GoPro, I think, it's not that it's going out of business, but like that shit really like not doing well. And those little things of those little annoyances that people had on some. For instance, like if you wanted to export footage from the GoPro, like there was no reason to have the app, bro. Like I'm sitting here trying to still think about it, but like I'm not sure if there was a reason they even had the app. But on a simplistic type of shit, like there was no reason for GoPro to. I forget because I forget why you would want to do that though. Like GoPro, you had to download the app and all the footage that's on your GoPro would show up on the app. And then whether you are signed in it or not, like with an account and shit, I'm not sure if they limited how much memory. Like there was a lot with that, so it's like it could have just been like, bro, if I just recorded from my GoPro, I should just be able to shoot it to my goddamn phone. And I think like that was one of the reasons that they're not doing well. And how it could have just like you could have just took the fuck over, bro. And like what was like, and cause you know when people do shit, cause they keep like there's it's not getting too much better. It's not getting too much better. You know what I'm saying? So he keep dropping these new fucking GoPros, but it's like the iPhone shit. Like niggas is like, well, why the fuck? If I got the Hero 7, why the hell do I need the Hero 8 or the Pro shit? Did any of that shit? It's like once you got one, it won't gonna be too much difference from this one and the next one. All the shit's waterproof and this and the third. I forget which one. I think I got the 7. I think I got a Hero 7, I think. But I think, I'm not sure if I had two. I feel like I only had one. Or my shit might be a 6. I feel like it's a 7. Mm. I mean, it's good that that shit has its own whatchamacallit, but the most simplest thing to do is be able to have a camera that would just you capture the footage here, shoot it to your phone. Oh, I think. Well, I'm not. I haven't. I've seen people what they've been doing with the DJ Osmo 3 Pocket 3. I think the way I look at certain stuff is like you Google, okay, what's the best this, best whatever, right? And look up the first few lists. And if you see something keep popping up on the same on these lists in the top whatever, it's like, oh shit, all right, there's something to like whatchamacallit. Bro, what the hell with these ants, bro? So the DJI Pocket Osmo 3. That's a long ass name, first of all. But I'm not even sure if it's the DJI 3 Pocket Osmo. I think it's Pocket Osmo Pocket 3. I think I'm saying it in the right order. I've seen what people do with that. I'm not sure. That's something I would like. I've seen videos and I've seen what it's able to make, what it's able to do, stabilization features, tracking you. Um, that would definitely be like a really cool investment to see like, okay, how does this work? And how seamless is it to transfer to the phone? And is that going to make you want to capture more footage, more or less footage in either portrait mode or landscape mode? And what is like, because you know, with certain cameras and shit, they come with those different, here's a wide angle lens and here's this, so that it helps you capture certain footage. And a creative director's take on that and saying, okay, well, this is that, and I want to do it in this way. And so for like for me, like when I had to do I was at storage and I'm sitting there trying to take those pictures. It was like there's no sense in me doing landscape if I'm gonna try to capture the outfit. I have to do portrait, you know. And I forget which one it happened with, but I went to go make that little music video shit, and just switching from landscape to portrait and third, it made the whatchamacallit so choppy and blurry, and I'm just like, fuck. And and losing clarity going between editing platforms and uploads. And that is a for somebody, so for like me doing like the shit with the phone my especially, so front camera, back camera, you know, you're getting better footage from your back camera, but you can't see, I can't see what the fuck I'm recording on that shit, so I had to go with the front camera, and that's only gonna be get but so clear. And then once that shit is getting edited and then transported, export it back to the phone, and then export it, upload it to whatever platform is going to be on, the audio and the clarity, and you can't focus on and focusing on either one. And I try to figure out, well, which one is going to be, which one's better, the visual or the audio. What are we looking at? What's going on? And it doesn't make people think about, but like commercials on the radio, how there are certain commercials that you've probably seen on TV and heard the same one on the radio, but don't think to, that's not something people think as far as marketing goes, and say like, yo, just the versatility of this commercial. Can we use it without the visual? Can it sustain on its own? Is it still going to give across the humor or whatever? And you know, what people like, what am I listening to? What is this about? What were they selling? And it's like, you know what? There's not even a lot of stuff that you actually hear commercials for that you even want to buy or look at. Bro, there was there was a chip on the ground. That was over there. I don't know what is drawing the ants over here. But I do know I did like the last one though. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I guess I accidentally deleted. Kind of even not accidentally. I don't know why I deleted the one shit. Bro, the fact that I couldn't use that song over. Well, I could use it for a short, but I couldn't use it for actual whatchamacallit. Well, I did. Yeah, yeah. I just ended up, man, bruh. I don't know. Do other people see that shit too? I don't know if there's accidentally some food on my leg or something, on my foot. What, bro? I like this part, cause I'm able to like lean back. Let me see something, bro. Humidity, man. Humidity. Stupidity. In the city, there's a dance called the gritty. Come on. The mid-range game, I'm talking hitting the midi. Pretty city. Pretty sedity. What's that show? Sex in the City. That one day, man, we had to overload with the poetry, man. What day was that? The third. Was it the third? Or was it the fourth? No, it was the third. Or was it the fourth? I know what I was excited for. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I was trying to do this. Whatever day I did the photo shoot shit. So it had to be third going into the fourth. It was the fourth. Because I already had the shirt. And the shirt came on the third. Oh, come on. Damn. I had the shit pause. Just let me in. I just watched the video. All the time, appreciate you. You watched the shit. I was perusing through the socials. I hope you watched the one I'm talking. The thing we're talking about. Yeah, the live video. Let me go back to that. Man, it's what PM. Flip that to the AM. Oh, it's almost 10, 11 o'clock over there. Let me just let's go to 9. 11. It's about to be 11 o'clock. 11 a.m. Yeah, so I never sleep, so I must have needed it. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Like, well, I mean, it's a Sunday. The sun come up every day. Oh damn! Well, actually, is it now Monday for y'all? A whole motherfucking 14 hours ahead. Like some days, we figure out where is it tomorrow at? Not tomorrow at, but just like who reaches tomorrow first. And then so that was like I was just like I was up all night and I had cut the whatchamacallits out, and then I went to sleep. When I woke up, I was like blowing the stuff up there. So what's your approach? What is your thought process to making collages? How do you go about doing those? Like, how do you choose? Like, those are actual questions I had. Like, how do you choose, when to stop, how much to put up there? Like, because for me, like one time with the fashion, it was I used to make too many cuts. I had to learn to be like, okay, you gotta stop right here. Like, this is good enough right here. Did you ever have that moment of just saying, all right, yeah, maybe I put too much? Or just like how did you find that balance of this is enough? I love a comment, but really I just let it flow. Sometimes I have a thing for maybe color, but really no rules for what images I use in it. Just let it flow. Okay. Okay. Like I was wondering, when you go to approach that, and I sort of call my style dreamland. Like I do hide little Easter eggs, but not necessarily under stuff. Just like kinda hidden. Do you want it to be picked up on? Like, do you want it to be noticed? Like, oh man, if they notice this, then that's really cool. Or do you like it so it's like, yo, if they ever find this, they was really studying this picture. I put my Insta on there if you want to have a look. I love another artist's perspective. We're gonna take a peruse. We're gonna take a peruse. That's so cool. And then I'll make sure I can put it into the description box for the video. I can edit that into there, put that up there. A collagist. You'll be the first collagist. First person I've known to call themselves that. So it was definitely worth like just stepping into that realm. And then because some people like paint over top of the newspapers and stuff, and so it was cool to just like try it out, give it a try, kind of sorta. It helped me start my brainstorming. Yay! It's a storm going on in the brain. Another piece of that. A paper dreamland creator. That's the open up. Like those. I don't know how to. That's it, right? It's dreamland. Like there are like those like the trippy stuff. It was like, oh, this kind of trippy guy. You look at it like, because those are the things where it's like, that people kind of just like, yo, if you could explain it just a little bit, like, it's just like, there is no explanation. Like, what were you thinking? I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. It just happened. How the hell? The flow state, bro. That shit is just that shit funny because it's like there do be times you be sitting there doing shit and you be like, you hit that little point, you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do right next, but I'm just gonna do this. And I'm like, I'm just gonna do that, and then you take a step back and you have to. How often do you pivot direction, like from? Because sometimes you gotta look at it. You actually do gotta take a step back, or like, does for you do things ever take like multiple days? And sorry, I would have to go. I would have to go look at the for the comment or whatever. But like, do things ever take like the question from the art class the other day was, how long can you spend on a project before you like you before you lose interest? Like, cause when you first started, there's that one feeling of this and that third, and the one so the guy in art class, a month was too long. He spent a month on his piece, and it was just like by the end of it, he he didn't even know why he was still whatchamacallit, and he had lost all the motivation and passion for it. He just wanted to finish it at that point. And so he just started cutting the time back because he was like, a month is too long. But then he figured out one day is too short. And so he ended up at 3 days. No, I think 5 days. 3 days, like what he was creating in like 3 days was what I really like. I do pivot quite a bit and sometimes multiple days. I want that's the one that I was like, when I was gluing the stuff together, I was like, yeah, I already know for a fact, like, you don't want to glue anything down before you might want to move something, what's gonna go here, what's gonna go there. I knew gluing was gonna be one of the like, and then when I started picking stuff up, like, oh shit, this is moving and da da da. Glue anything down, so I can move stuff around, try different things. Take pictures of it. That's a that's a nice concept. Take pictures of it in different layouts and then move it around. And then does it go off a feeling from there? Does it go off a feeling I just like it right here. I just like it right there. Have you ever had to like so sometimes like with the last video I call it, I really liked it for the song and having it with the song and whatnot, but then it ends without this showing. So I'm like, yo, I gotta do this again with this part. So how often does that happen as far as feeling and knowing like for you what's gonna be good? Like, man, I want this here, but I know for a fact I gotta put it over here and just do this. Just so this is shown or this, that, and the third, like or is that not is that one of the beauties of being a collagist? The fact that you have that ability. Because, once you figure out your medium, your style and whatnot, once you figure out your medium and your style, it is a matter of, one of the questions is, well, it could frustrate some people in the sense they're like, well, why? Why is this your medium? Why is this your style? I just saw your comment too. So thank you for your comment. I gotta pin that up there. I gotta pin that comment. And then I think from reading that, what was the question? I just had a question. But, oh, you said you was mentioning and you just mentioned it here about starting another piece. So, what are your well, like that leads me to a couple things. Were you in a like break ish type of thing? Like, I'm not sure what I should do, kind of do this and a third, and looking for like something to do, or um, what are some of your next challenges? If it is like not even like a huge challenge or a daunting task, but what where are some of your like things to like I haven't done this yet, and this it's been on my mind to do this or try to mix this in there. What were some of your yeah? What are some of your like little checklist things? I'm not sure if you have one. Well, I'm pretty sure you probably do. Like, there's probably within that space and realm of just growth and just trying it out and just practicing and creating. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to do? What's on your list? What's your to-do list as a collage? Just basically is what I'm trying to say. There goes the mood. I'm not sure what percentage that is, but it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. That's a long time. Man. Because, when if somebody asks, like, if you tell somebody that you're an artist or this and third, it's like, when's the last time you have created? And then, like, you got to think about it. It's like, yo, it's been, and then, like, 7707, like, when you would want to appreciate it, you'd be like, yo, I would, damn, yeah. And those are the things of, because somebody just said, if you're too tired to do your hobbies, maybe you should do your hobbies before you're too tired. Like, doing those, and then, like, I'm going to do everything else. So it's like for the rest of the day, you think about, like, well, I did my whatchamacallit for the day, and then you just think about, you think about that shit, how you're going to create and pivot from there. Haven't made any in 6, that's almost half a year. That's a self-imposed thing. It's like I gotta focus on studying. And it's the priorities. Okay, it's the priorities. Alright, making time to begin instead of it has a home and studying. That should be a focus. Side piece. You treating your art like a side piece, like a side jank. And then, what? That's still why I like the whole just so that art class. It's linked up there in case you want to watch it. What you call it? But he talks about how like every day, it doesn't matter how small it is, but it's just the fact that it's being done every day. He said even if it's 2 lines of poetry, you know what I'm saying? And his thing was, I know I'm good on my best days, and I have nothing to prove to myself or anybody else. So he like every time he's like, as soon as the paintbrush is wet, I won for the day. You know, so it is the when you sit there and kind of think of like that, like man, if to take a minute to write down um, things that you kind of want to do, but you can't even you like that. What you're doing right now is still is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about it, how you're gonna approach it, what you're gonna do, and go from there. And that was one of my things, and I definitely understand like the difficulty in it. What are you studying, by the way? That was one of my things. Is just when you see the people, and that's all they had to do, so you understand like why they do something so well, and then you kind of like force yourself. Business entrepreneurship. Gotta get that MBA. But that's definitely gonna be good. And mixing the two together. If you ever decide to need to. Collagist. A year. Mixing the two. Do they mix? Do art and business mix? You ever did a vision board? That's what it kind of reminds me of doing. Making like a vision board. What would be up there? How would you go about what you call it? And then making the art for yourself. I'm glad we have more artists on the channel. More art conversations. And all types of randomness conversations. So that we're not boxed in, confined to just do this, just do that. Do what I want. That's why I like that line from Kanye when he was in the interview. And he said the artist, that dinosaur never got killed, unalived. But what is it? That dinosaur never got unalived, dude. Like, everybody does art when they're a kid or whatever. And but at some point they stop doing art, they lose imagination. But the artists figured out a way to remain in that space, to keep their imagination alive. Keep hope alive. That'd be the thing, man. That'd be the thing. How to, you know, make it then. Just got my journal out. What you journaling today, dude? I wrote, so I did two journal entries today. The first one was about the day, like, I woke up around, and I did like, of course, the video, I guess, portion of it kind of sort of like a video log journal. But this morning, when I got to the tent, I started cutting out the stuff for the collage. And then I had caught my eighth cricket. I had put that in the tarantula thing. And then I was this little puzzle I was trying to do, but I couldn't. I was getting sleepy trying to figure that shit out, and I just went to sleep. So there was that. Then when I woke up, I glued the stuff down for the collage. And then when I was sitting down, I was eating. I was thinking about how to make the AMBER, what I'm going to say for that. And then I came over. I did the live stream for the collage, and then the next live I journaled, and then I did. This one, yeah, it's this one, ain't it? Yeah, this one. This one. One of the things from yesterday was one of the solo day ideas I think it was for the writers and the poets or something like that, was the journal from the point of view of your future self. So I was really trying to figure out what the hell my future self will be doing, where would I be at, and like when, like conceptually maybe, when would I be trying to like live stream, when would I vlog, what's, you know what I'm saying, when would I live stream, when I vlog, what activities would I be doing, sitting there talking about whatever, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, what making videos for, when I'm making videos, when I'm taking pictures of what's the fashion. I was like, yo, I was like, damn, what I'm gonna be wearing? I gotta go shopping somewhere. I gotta go this and third. Just now that makes me start thinking about. So yeah, I just finished that. I just finished that in the journal. I just a little bit looked up some activities to do in a different on the island. I'm like, if I go here, oh yeah, where is that? Here, boom. So I saw that. I was like, hell yeah, Lamborghini. I would do that. That's going to be done at some point. And there, right there, that little bamboo raft. I said the last few days. I'm not sure if it's the last few days or how I'm gonna mix it up. Like I might do one, like a day of activities with just in the third, and then one day this. A day of activities just in the third, and then the next day that just be on the bamboo raft. Pictures, the shopping. You know what I'm saying? Shopping and saying, well, this fit is I got the whole fit from here. Oh yeah, this the John. I still got it right here. Cause even though I was thinking about this, I was like, yeah, I'm a Lambo boat. Yeah, that shit real. I seen who do it. Ice Spice did it in her music video. Ice Spice did it in her music video. I think that was the first time I seen it. And then I was like, oh, that's just some rich shit. You don't see this and third. Now all of a sudden, I'm like, nah, you can just rent. You can rent that, and you get a jet car with. I'm assuming that's supposed to say drone video. I don't know what KFC option. I don't know what's that meaning. But yeah, like you could do that shit. You just rent that shit. Hell yeah. Hey DJ, bring that back. And so, oh, that shit says an hour. Ooh, that shit's 4 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, that's just a fucking day. Damn. All that time. But those are definitely like top two. Is the horse up here? No, the horse not up here. The horse through the water shit was just some like, that's some just some vibe type joint. The KFC options. I'm not. Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm trying to. What that actually supposed to mean something, ain't it? I don't know what that stands for. I'm pretty. Like this is shit that make you not want to book it, cause you like, man, hell no, this shit got typos and shit in it. Oh fuck no, I can't go with them. Gotta go with somebody else. But a jet car, but it might be legit though. The jet car, it got 76 reviews and it's damn near 5 stars. So, jet car with, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say drone video. What the hell is the kid? Give me some chicken. I got chicken in the Lambo. I don't know if you ever see that video. He's like, oh, you eating lamb chops in a lamb? You eating lamb in the Lambo? It's different. Just subtle things. Just nothing too crazy. We want KFC in that bitch. No, I'm gonna have my Texas Turkish chicken. That's for sure. My Texas Turkish chicken. That was that. That was that. Yeah, we're doing really good with the presentation. We're doing really good with the presentation here, guys. This shit is getting better and better. So I did. I think I did well. Like yesterday was this morning. I think it was this morning. Was the whole the solo date ideas. That was a nice little presentation. I could clean that up. Then this one, we journal from the. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the hell. What would I be doing? How would I do it? I'm pretty sure there's some planning days and some rest days. There's some photography. I did some movie. I would probably do some movie reenactments, especially like go to a certain place and it's like, well, I'm here. I might as well reenact this movie scene while I'm here. Or do something like that. What's the movie? Shot Us. Yeah, and I just seen that. I'm like, yo, because you know when you see some of those, even if you don't do them, it's still like if you don't do them, they're still like, okay, it made me think to go do this. Because sometimes you're like, man, going here or doing that is like, the time and energy it takes to do certain things. So like, but he's like, nah, I would do this. I'd do this. So, and that's why it's like the comment section. It had another idea. The dude was talking about like just going. Now that's something I would kind of like would say it's like, oh god, sit there and try to plan that whole thing out. But like going to like the fabric store and just like putting some shit together. I don't know. Making a shirt, making a fucking outfit out of some. Well, I like this fabric. I like this fabric. Do they go together? I don't know. How much this cost? I don't know. How much this? I don't know. How much this? 200. Oh yeah, tomorrow we doing some. Oh yeah, I got it. Tomorrow we're gonna be making some shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. What did you think? What was you gonna decide to do? Which one? Which of the activities? Was it the actual activity, or did you like? Oh no, I think I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go try this. Sometimes it is just that like, oh, sometimes you forgetting. Like with the museum, forget the museum. It forgot you almost forget a museum even exists. You like a museum? Oh yeah, there is a museum. That shit does exist. I definitely got. I just got to figure out a way over there. That is a thing though. Going to a museum with just a sketchbook, no phone. That shit different because whether you're either a perfectionist or abstractionist, and you're like, this is what I saw today, guys. Either you're gonna get it really close or what. The blackout origin. Yeah, I had never heard of that. And it was like it was something simple. I was about to try it, but then that shit was that. It's a little. I get, and it got to also depends on. I was looking at the newspaper shit. That shit was a little difficult, and I'm like, gotta go about this another way. And my news a thing. Facts like, oh, that's what this is. Oh yeah, I'm pretty. That's some shit. Like elementary, middle school. I'm pretty sure I heard this before. Yeah, man. There was the opportunity just presented itself. There was a newspaper. I walked past, saw a newspaper. I was like, let me try it. Cut the words out. Cut the words out. Yeah, the knife that I had was a little. It was good to cut straight, but trying to be precise with it. So I was like, nah, I ain't even gonna try to watch it. Would be no type of precise. Um, but yeah, that's like, bro, like the patience. Oh man, I don't. I'm not sure how is that for you. Do you feel like you have more or less patience than when you first started doing art? Do you feel like you have more or less patience, bro? I feel like I have way less patience, man. Cause even just thinking about that, like to cut the individual words out, bro, you gotta have some nice scissors or the X-Acto knife, or you need some precision cuts here, and then making out a whole like, oh yeah, I just went through this little magazine and cut out, and then with the different fonts, definitely need an X-Acto knife. I think when I make collages, it's the only time I have patience. Okay, yeah, it's like, man. Just to even think about it like that, start cutting the words out, just like, yo, I'm a bull out of gate in all aspects of life except art. Damn, that's a bar. That's a bar. I ain't heard somebody kick it like that before. I'm a bull out of gate in all aspects of life except art. Damn, that's a bar. Is that one of those? I've been waiting to say that all my life. Type of one, that shit fire. Cause that's the one thing about art. That's the one thing about art. That's a fucking bar. You go, what? That's a bar. Oh damn, it's getting too dark for me to watch my call, I guess. That's why I didn't pick it up on the let me move closer to the light. Art definitely constantly reminds you to be patient. Art definitely constantly reminds you. Accidental? Don't be mad at me that everything I say is smoother than the cream cheese you spread across your bagel. Damn. I was doing good at saying that. I gotta say it again. Don't be mad at me that everything I say is smoother than the cream cheese you spread across your bagel. There. Accidental. Nah, that shit lit. Pin. Tick tap. Bro. That is the one thing. Because you know the only time. Somebody said the quickest way anywhere is slowly. But straight ahead. But that is the one shit, bro. Like, you making something, doing something, and because you want to rush or you trying to do this little part quicker or whatever, bro, and then you be like, I should not have fucking tried. I should have just. That is the one thing. And then like there's certain stuff like that's why I come down is like there's certain stuff I kind of like either messed up on this and third, and I'm like, nope. On this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and, cause it don't even be that much. It just be like just the slightest little bit more of your time this and third, and then just make all this like, okay, I'm glad I took the time to just do that little bit extra. It just be a little bit, bro. Damn, bro. That's the one thing about art, bro. That is the one thing. When you fucking try to rush and just be like, you nearing the end, or you're near the end, or I'm not sure what's the other one. I'm trying to figure out. Like, there's times it's like, okay, I'm about to finish this shit. I'm just ready to give up on it, whatever. And then you be like, fuck, I should just slow. It teach you to slow down, bro. It teach you to slow down, bro. Um, and then there's that cool thing, how like you get so masterful at something that it does seem quick, but it's your expertise and the times you understand that. I remember somebody was talking about like you're not paying for the, like, yeah, it may have took this street artist 5 minutes to do this piece, but the reason they're able to do this piece in 5 minutes is because of how long they've been doing it. So that's what you're really paying for, the time and expertise of that they it took to get to this point. Because those are the ones that you see like they be putting like they'll sit there and do that shit all day. And that shit be different, bro. It be fire. Them little they do like little spray paint joint, and they'll put little cutouts, and they're like this part gonna this part gonna be the sun, this part gonna be the sea, this part gonna be some mountains. This boom boom boom, and they put the whole piece together, and they do that all day, and just people be buying it and just be selling it. And people don't appreciate the journey it took for them to get that quick or skill. People assume it's easy, and that's the one thing I think about like with doing certain like with like doing just certain pieces. If somebody can see like, oh nah, like this is a video. They made it on video right here. Nah, is this one shorty? I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know like do you okay, I would have to see for you. Is there like who do you look for like for inspiration and this and the third? Because it's like it's this one shorty. Like so the one dude, he scribbles. And that ain't if you I'm gonna show do I have it? Did I whatchamacall it? I didn't whatchamacall it. But I can show you one of the scribbles and you like it's fire. But it be looking like quick or whatever. And the one shorty, she'd be like, this took this many hours, and it'll equivalent to like a couple weeks of this and the third. And how much of that is worth showing? How much of that is worth showing? But when she do them little snippet videos and she show you that like her she does surrealism. Surrealism. with colored pencils. And that was one of them. It motivated me, but then it like I don't know. It's her. Another one she does like the Scrooge McDuck, and she paint on like gold. It'd be like this gold little canvas. Oh, what? What? Do you not know of any? Or are there any artists that you look at? Salvador Dali. I think he's one of those people that I think also passed away in the 1900s. Like he's not too. I don't think he's too far removed from our time period type shit. Like Picasso passed away in the 70s. I think 73, 1973 or something like that. I feel like Dali is on that same whatchamacallit. Now I haven't actually looked at Dali's work. I just hear his name a lot. Not even a lot. Just from time to time, his name pops up randomly. Well, it's not random, but Salvador Dali. What do you like about Salvador? Because this is also how I felt about Bekshinsky. Man, it was one of my students. Bro, oh my gosh, bro, her art was crazy. She taught me about Bekshinsky. It's like, what the fuck? A few artists, painters on Instagram, they sort of have the same style, layering. But really, I love like mid-century art, like 50s, 60s. Salvador Dali's trippy. No trippy red. Trippy. I guess I should. It's worth looking into. Like Bekshinsky was the last artist that I looked at like videos for. I was like, oh shit, this is like some videos. I was just looking at like the next ones. I would like. I would love that. I wouldn't mind doing that. I think I'm. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna watch some documentaries about some of these great artists, and I'm gonna do a cigar talk on them. Definitely do a cigar talk on them or something. It's worth it. Yeah. Salvador Picasso. Ugh. Salvador Picasso. It's definitely on my list. And Bekshinsky, I would watch another one. Just to get back up on the. Damn, I might have to go to the front. Where the light at? Where's the bridge? I'm gonna just go to the side. Get some light. I don't think I left anything. I was about to say, do I have a whatchamacallit? Yeah. Oh, I just remembered there's one collage that's useful. I haven't seen post anything in a while. And that might be the algorithm. No, but I mean, you know, like, well, yeah, I would assume since it does it to me, like Instagram just show you random stuff as well. Well, I think you gotta go to your, is it still called the Explore page or For You page? I think you gotta go on that thing. Hold on. That's where you be seeing all the whatchamacallit at. That's where you see all the whatchamacallit at. Those random shits. But then they also just, all that stuff that you don't follow, and it just pops up on your feed. It's just the algorithm. It hasn't been showing you. Or those people that do get low and go ghost and don't really whatchamacallit. Where's the light better at? Whoa. I'm trying to figure this is like that. 2 legs. Yeah. Boy. Need some cushions. I don't mind standing up right now. Yeah, this is way better. Moving into a realm. Artists, more artists popping up. And even like with this thing, which ones is worth putting on to? Graffiti jungle. Like, nah, that shit stamped. Fake Rockstar. I think it would be worth, or like whatchamacallit, or at least what. Oh no, you know, I be liking them Japanese janks. But it's like placement, bro. I like the placement to be not where it normally can be or is, bro. Like, isn't that the worst? Isn't that the worst? Like, and that's probably why you forgot about them. And then, you know, the people that you kind of look to for inspiration, and then they give up or they stop what you're calling, you're like, oh my gosh. Does that motivate or not motivate you? When the people that you look up to give up. I'm like, what? Can't. We both use vintage images in our work. Where do you usually find a vintage image? That's what you got. You got it with magazines or, yeah, where is some vintage? Go get those vintage Playboy magazines. Nah, Cigar Snob was the last magazine that I was like, oh shit, this shit, Cigar Snob. I like that. I like that magazine. Well, the one I picked up, I'll have to find the rest of it. Found some more of those. I actually, whatchamacallit? Old. Emphasis on old. Emphasis on old magazines and books. Man. Finding them in the condition that they're in. Definitely, I hear you. Oh, let me see this. Alright, get it. I like the other side better. Ants be multiplying, bro. I wonder if ants can, like, not infiltrate another colony, but if an ant gets displaced for whatever reason, and then it runs into other ants of the similar, let's say they're both black ants, another black ant runs to another black ant, will they just assimilate? It's like, hey, our colony's over here. Get acclimated real quick. Yeah. Or is it like, you're on your own. Scram, bud. So that's really, that shit probably dramatic. They still got, I heard a couple pops. They still got fireworks. saw part of that. Come join us. I'm sure there was something in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So tomorrow, yeah, we just got that one little jank tomorrow, bro. I might. I'm really thinking, especially after whatchamacallit, is just be like, okay, yeah, just gonna do this. I might. I'm trying to think. Yeah, options, ways to pick what to do. But like making the merch not even gonna be like the fun part. It's gonna be like, cause it's short lived. Like I'm gonna make it, and then it's like, oh, I did it. But it's just gonna be out there. But it's like I'm still looking forward to it. Man. I don't know. I got all them jackets in storage. I got all them jackets in storage, bro. And I was just like, yo. Like, when I was sitting there, I was like, yo, the shirt don't even whatchamacallit, because these jackets take over the shirt. Yeah, I think it's 2 options. I think. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I think it's like 2 options. I just went through a book I had with quotes for today, and this one is perfect. Uh-oh. I definitely gonna take this one. I'm definitely putting this other one to a video short. I'm gonna write that one down. It's a little quick version. You might write the other one you wrote down. But I had put that thing in my journal, like some things to try out, journal from the point of view of yourself. I did that. With this. What's the quote? The life spirit and energy which contribute to the mastery of the creative process can never be fully engaged by a commitment to a compromise. Yeah, break that one down. Can never be fully engaged by Does that mean what we were talking about earlier? Where like the whole. But does that mean what we were talking about earlier? Like how much time that you spend being creative and not being creative? Because it said fully engaged by a commitment to a compromise. Like compromising the time spent on your creativity and your art with other things. Like you gotta, be one or the other. Like you really gotta sit down and just and solely focus on this. If you're committed to compromising your creative process in the time you cannot master. Exactly. What? You know what is it? But it's scary though. It's scary though. Is it worth it? If it all works out, right? If it all works out. It's definitely. Well, and then, what is the scary part about that? What is the scary part about that? Will it not? Could it not? There's which part are you going to? Man, bro, reality set in. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. You know how like it be tarot readings? We're gonna do a quote reading. Yep, this one's for you. It just opened up on this page. Yep, this is the message for you. Here you go. However you receive it. The quote from the one shit was, "We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are." Chinese proverb. Right, that was my favorite book. That's my favorite book. Turned out to be. Wow. I had one already. Nothing. Oh, today's Sunday. Stuff closing early. You know the time it takes for stuff to heal? I didn't even mean to hurt myself. That day, I was like, I just kept sneezing a lot that day, bro. Wiping my nose and my face. And then, I don't know if you can tell, it was right there. It tried to like heal up. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. Yeah. Samuel Smiles, SS. The shortest way to do things is to do only one thing at once. You be wanting to do that, and then it's like that little bit of ADHD kicks in. I think I want to do this too. Just add this in there. And then they're part of doing things neatly and cleanly. There's that part. And then the whole correcting. There's that part. Yeah, I'm assuming they still got fireworks to let off. Hey. But they only say the front part of that quote. They don't say the back part of it. Cause I just said this yesterday that a jack of all trades is a master of none. They don't say the back part. A jack of all trades is oftentimes a jack of all trades is a master of none, but is oftentimes better than a master of none. That's the full one. Because there was a couple of quotes that they don't say the whole thing. And it's like, whoa, you're not saying the whole thing. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but is oftentimes better than a master of none. I think I said it right. A jack of all trades. Yeah. It's not a master of. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but is oftentimes better than a master of one. That was one. The other one that they don't always say, the full quote, is imitation is the greatest form of flattery. There's a whole back part of that. Not a whole back part, but it's just like, imitation is the greatest form of flattery that mediocrity can bestow upon greatness. Ba-dum-cha. There's that back part. Oh. All right. But the master of none, jack of all trades is master of none, but oftentimes better than the master of none. That helps the person who has multiple creative endeavors and pursuits so that they don't try to they don't try because that used to be a thing about how people they get into this state of action paralysis, like they're not sure what to do. Like they do have this focus and they are passionate about this, but they are passionate about other stuff, so it's like they don't know which one to focus on, what to do. And when you hear that, it's like, okay, well shoot, it's okay for me to work on all of these so that at some point I get to a point of like, oh, boom, rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling, rocking and rolling, dun, 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 dun. Man, whatchamacallit? We ain't charged up today. Oh, this shit, did I accidentally press it? We got 3 bars. I actually need to see if this shit work, because yesterday it fell in water. All right, we're charging, we're good. Yep, that works. Just fine. I'm one of those, gotta have my tripod type of people. If I go out in public, gotta have my tripods. This one isn't like too OD as far as whatchamacallit, but it's definitely like, if you're in public, it's not, they gonna know that you out here vlogging. You out here whatchamacallit. Like this one is a little more chill because it seemed like my phone was just on a little kickstand and shit. See if we catch another cricket. I don't think he's gonna eat that other one. I don't think he's gonna eat it. He just left it there. So tell me, you mentioned that getting another artist's viewer perspective on your work would be interesting. So tell me what to look for. Where like, what is what would be feedback that you would like appreciate? Like, yo, okay, I like what would be some type of feedback specifically? Like, I want because you talk about this. Do you have anything like that? What song is that? Oh, that ain't how I go. Nope, can't catch the beat. Don't stop the beat. Don't stop. Dun, 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 dun. Any cool memes lately? Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. What's the word? Thunderbird. Tropic thunder. Everybody. Everybody. It's too goddamn early. It's too goddamn early to be on in this shit, man. Oh, all right. July 7th, 25. I wonder if anybody else would notice that. You know, like, what? It was like August 8th. It was like 08. This is like, I'm not sure. It was like, this is the Lions Gate. This is the portal. I wonder if there would be. I don't know if you watch anybody's videos and like how they talk about certain shit, like because of the certain days, like the 11/11 one, like November 11th, like shit. That's cool. Well, yeah, that one is cool. Whew, look at the lights came on. I remember that one a couple of years ago. And I think what was so cool, yeah, that was the day. That day, like, you know, was actually like an important day. Like, was that like 2 years ago for me? Yeah. I hope I see somebody post a video about that though. You be picking. So, what is? How do you interpret those for you? One person was like, they're not really sure what it means, so they just say thank you. And he's like, you know what? I see it. Thank you. I notice it. Do those, like, when you pick up on those, and you know what I'm saying, at certain times or whatever, like the last time we was on the stream, and it was a 333 shit. For you, how do you relate to those when it pops up sometimes, or what do you think? Need some tissue, bro. And then, how much of it is, you think, have you ever had anything like synchronistic happen around certain times or those moments? Or are you ever engaged in some type of activity? And what's the other one? Just take note. Take it as a spiritual message, like look out for synchronicity. But has anything ever happened around those times? Or are you doing anything in particular? I've been reading about new life path numbers. I found out life path 7. So outside that date, I feel like I should be taking note of something. You instantly get stressed out. Holy shit, Cal. Okay, what the Man, and you know, you can make the day special, you know, do something and remember it. Something might happen. Go here, go to a certain place. Whether something happens or you go somewhere, do something, put yourself in the same place or space to do whatever. Actually, I forgot, I got a book that talks about some of that. Doing that in the book. Everybody. That'll be the next one. So yeah, I know I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, I just got knocked out one time. By the way, I did write a comment about your video. I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think I saw it. I did go check. Oh, I don't know what the fuck this shit is, bro. You would see the most interesting. Like, why are there so many different types of bugs, bro? Well, that shit didn't. What is this shit, bro? Like, but I may not have saw like your other message. I didn't see your other message until I had to go whatchamacallit. But for instance, people used to come up here and tell me to stop doing certain things. So the word stop was blocked on my page. So that's why I had to go find the comment until and had to make it approved or whatever, so I could see it. So, but on a live stream, I'm not able to just see them and look at them. But maybe I didn't see it. I don't think I saw it. I just want to know if you get any feelings in my way. Oh, okay. Do they make you feel anything or take you anywhere? Are they too busy? I tried minimalist stuff and it just didn't resonate. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. The easy way, okay. Alright, I'm gonna address that. Okay. That's a good question. Excuse me, bro. Okay. I see that. What's that on the Richter scale, how they measure earthquakes? It's 9.7. The hell, how do I get to a 10? You don't want to experience a 10 to an earthquake. Everything coming down. Yeah, it's that rock star. Energy kicking in. Let me switch it to the one shit on this one. The Pikachu is my rock star. You know those things that you can't do nothing about. When you got a runny nose, it's just you got a runny nose. Some of these, like, what type of fireworks are those? And I think I want to put I want to put Majin Buu. Kid Buu, when he like this. Matter of fact, I think Kid Buu got one like that too. Well, Kid Buu got one like this. And then Super Buu got one like this. I used to be fucking niggas up with the Big Boo. I used to turn niggas into chocolate and eat them. Pause if I need to say that. but on Dragon Ball Z, I used to, what? I used to turn people in. And Boo would eat him, bro. That shit used to be. That shit is like on some Mortal Kombat type shit. Finish him, bro. Yeah, that like look. Yeah, that just that this is that whole little part deserves a pause. But if you play Dragon Ball Z with the fat Majin Buu and the fat Buu, yeah, I forget what he called. You got Boo, you got Kid Boo, you got Super Boo, Big Boo, man. Big Boo used to turn people into candy and sweets and then eat them. Disrespectful. I used to. What? I don't even remember his junk. He used to say some funny stuff. Don't stop. Don't stop the beat. Don't stop. Go to Jamaica. Trying to tell you, meet your maker. Don't stop. Good times, good times. Another photo shoot. What we gonna do? I ain't had a photo shoot. Last photo shoot I ever even. Nah, yeah, it was with Bailey. Move, y'all. I got it. Put on the shit. Bailey, man. Shit. Bro, this, man. Damn it. Start. Nope. It's not even gonna do it. Start missing the dog. It's always a good time to play. Damn it. They still got fireworks. They still got them fireworks, bro. It is Sunday. You gotta deal with this shit. How long? Hey, bro. When is it gonna end, bro? Well, it's like, do you give them grace? It was the weekend. July 4th was on a Friday. You got Saturday, Sunday, the whole weekend, fine. If I hear fireworks on Monday, getting ready to the last dome. Or did they go, was the fireworks now half off and now they went to go buy some more? You know they cheaper after the holiday. Yeah, you know that because there ain't no, after that, ain't no other holiday till Labor Day. Yeah, ain't no, August ain't got no holidays. August ain't got no holidays. How you feel about that, Augustus Caesar? Julius Caesar, he was like, hell yeah, I got a holiday. They celebrate during July. They don't do nothing during your, which one? You know they was in competition with each other. These 2 months are not supposed to both have, don't get me to lying. All I know is after Labor Day, you're not supposed to wear all white. It's the 3-day weekend. It's the, what is it? It's the first something in September? I don't know about it. It's the Dukes of Hazzard movie. Some guy says, you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. Yeah. That's the thing. You're not supposed to wear all white. You're not supposed to wear all white. The white thing. No, I don't know what it's. You know, it's literally one of those. I don't know what it's for. Everybody get the day off and this and that. Like, whatchamacallit, in like Virginia, they start school like the whatchamacallit after. Like, so that's why it's always important to know. I think it's literally the first Monday. I think it's the first Monday in September. It's the first something in September. And everybody got the day off. Ain't nobody, well, except the strippers. And all the people at the clubs and this and the third. People going out. People go out. Labor Day weekend. Damn. MDW, Memorial Day weekend. Labor Day weekend, LDW. Yeah, a lot of people have concerts and things around that time too. Damn, I ain't heard nothing about the Breezy Bowl. That's crazy. I ain't heard nothing about the Breezy Bowl. It's supposed to be all whatchamacallit. I probably shouldn't be thinking about it. The fear of missing out. FOMO. That's actually a thing. Like I'm pretty sure there's somebody who could afford to go. Beyonce and Chris Brown are on tour right now. That is crazy. Not crazy, but still. There's somebody in this world who went to Beyonce's concert and going to a Chris Brown concert same summer. Living their best life. Apparently Halle Bailey. No. Please. Not I want Chloe. Apparently Chloe Bailey just bought a house in St. Lucia. They's like she's staying in a bikini and on vacation in somebody island, just living her best rich life. But apparently her and whatchamacallit are not a thing no more. I don't know. Because they never really confirmed or denied a relationship. And everyone was talking about how Burna Boy, he be cheating. He be doing this. It was like, she made it out. She ain't got no baby. She ain't got no kids. She won. She got out. She minded her rich business. She bought a house on the islands. She on vacation. She on a boat and wearing a bikini. She stayed that way. Ooh. Now, okay. I didn't hear that. But I did hear about, her tickets were cheap because no one going. Now, I did, because, like, when they talk about the economy, they're like, in this economy? Yeah. For some reason, it was just a thing that kept popping up for a little while about the difference between an artist, musician, selling out an arena and selling out a stadium. And it was like, those is different tiers of things to be doing. And it was like, but bro, like, in this economy, like, that's why it's like certain things, like, yo, you see, like, how are people doing certain things, this and third. That's why, I don't know, some people be mad about the whole Chris Brown meet and greet shit, but it's just like, yo, son, they paid this much money to go to a concert, and then an extra $1,000 just to meet, bruh. And there's people, bruh, lined up to do it. Shit, to be honest, shit. That's the whatchamacallit, like, I don't know. Like, if Beyonce did a version of that, how much her meet and greet would be. And then all the ones, because you don't think that she would, like, be as, just for lack of a better word, Chris Brown, he been letting them girls get all they little freaky whatever. So you couldn't just get a picture of Beyonce just like, and she bent over in front of you or something. It would be nice. A man can dream. Concert here is so expensive because of travel and whatnot. I think it's for Green Day. $220 each at the beach. Puffin' on peach cobbler. A fruit that's out of reach. Green Day, legendary. Linkin Park. When I was going through the whatchamacallit, the newspaper, there's one, I don't know if there was like recent pictures of him or something, or like, was he just like, but yo, he still look young. It was the dude, Ringo, the guy from the Beatles. I was like, son, I was like, yo, he still look young. Is this a recent day picture? Or is this some old shit? And they only use it, I'm like, because if it's just old shit, it's like, you know what, that's nice. You're only using the good pictures for him. The Beatles. So legendary. Like, those type of people, bro. Like, those type of people, and, like, when you know any parts of their story, like, shit fire. The people who do certain things like that. Oh, my goodness. Ringo? Nah, he's definitely like he was in the newspaper, like doing. I don't know what the hell he doing. I was about to cut that picture out. I was about to cut that picture out, but it was like video. I saw a video of John Travolta. Shit, that is crazy. He's 71 and he looks like late 30s, early 40s. John Travolta, yeah, he definitely is one of them people that like, bro, how the hell? Because I remember him. There's like one specific movie. No, never mind. I'm thinking of Seagal, Steven Seagal. I'm thinking Steven Seagal. Like, what happened to him? Yeah. Yeah, I just looked it up. I just looked up both of them. So the one guy, Ringo from the Beatles, he's 84. I would have to see a video. I gotta hear him talk, but he don't look 84. He ain't even got no gray hairs. That might be, you know, people be coloring and dyeing their hairs and this and that. John Travolta, I looked up John Travolta, and he looks like he's getting up there, but he don't look like he's 71. He don't look like he's 71 for sure. Shit. He look like he's getting older, but he don't look like he got 71, man. What in the world? Scientology. You bitch, a smooth criminal. Always remember. Should I tell you how I figure out your time? And then you work backwards? Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. But I know to go for you, it's 10 p.m. Well, I guess it's almost midnight for you, huh? No. It's 12 something. Yeah, the 12s are the hard ones, though. That would be the hard ones. Midday. Okay. Noon. Okay, that's what it is. Noon. Okay. Well, it's 12 something. That's all I know. Eat my rabbits. Bro, I couldn't do rabbits, man. I could not. I think I messed that. Like, I think the rabbit supposed to put out pellets. That Jane started smearing. I said, "Oh my gosh, bro." I don't know what I was feeding that shit, carrots or lettuce. I don't know what the hell was going on. And then hear that shit crunch, bro. It was the fact that shit would be crunching at night, bro. I'm like, yo, you just now want to eat and crunch when it's dark? I was like, oh god. Litter trained. Oh, like, yeah, you living differently. Living differently. I didn't know that was even a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on Instagram and look at some of your pictures, and then we're gonna do an art conversation around. We're gonna have a collage art conversation.